I broke a dish. Why not just throw it away? This was a gift. It's handmade, brought to me from the other side of the country. I've always kind of wanted to try the kintsugi method because of how romanticized the idea is. It's very nice. And here's a disclaimer, I can't actually do real kintsugi today. I did see this nice little video by someone who seems to know what they're doing. So I would suggest watching that video if you wanted instructions on how to do that. But also in the process, I found this video by Alex where he was trying to find a way to cheat at kintsugi by using materials that are food safe. And what he ended up using is art resin and a cake decorating luster dust. And I just happen to have both of these things. But the problem though is I did shatter this into 1,000,000 pieces, which is too many pieces. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat even further so that maybe I can have only 3 or 4 pieces. Because these little ones, I'm thinking I'm just going to super glue them. You're thinking what I'm thinking, why do I try to struggle with a possibly food safe version if I could just regular epoxy the pieces together and not struggle at all? I will usually put a dry snack in it, a couple of marshmallows or some chocolate chips or something for dessert. And it just sits on my table and I don't even really wash it much. It's just a place holdy dish. So now I have 3 large pieces. I can't believe that worked. These are much more manageable 3 pieces. And I believe the next step is to kind of sand down a little bit the inner edges of these, which I'm nervous to do because this is not cured, but I'll be gentle. I gather that the purpose of sanding the inner edge of this is to actually make it so that the pieces don't fit together perfectly. Because if they do, you're not going to actually see anything. It stays very watery, so it's not going to hold the dish together. So in Alex's video, he got around the viscosity issue by just letting it set for an hour or so until it becomes thicker. I might use a little sticky tack or something to nudge these pieces together. This is the first pass and you can kind of see where the viscosity went bad because it just kind of leaked through the bottom. It was too fluid. And I guess this shifted at some point, so now it's got a gap. So I'm gonna have to do this a second time, I think, which sucks. The section there ended up nice and smooth and flat. Structurally, it feels good. What happened is I did not have enough patience to wait for the resin to solidify. I guess I'll use this dollar store paintbrush, since I don't know if I'll be able to clean it. going to be a little heavy-handed in the sections where it's not flush. You're supposed to tap it down, but it's not as easy as it looks. Otherwise it's just going to make a mess if I touch the line directly. The purpose of this style of repair, kintsugi, is not to hide damage that has happened, but to embrace it and to highlight it as just part of that piece's history. It is romantic to think that it is our struggles and our hard times that make us who we are, and that if we didn't experience breakages, then our lives wouldn't be as interesting or rich or unique. Here's the plate. If I wipe this away, is any of it actually going to stick to the resin? That's what I want to know. Let's find out. Oops. It looks like... Ooh. It looks like I spread the resin a bit too far. So I might have to scrape some of that off. That's probably why you're supposed to just gently dust over the resin and not actually touch it with a paintbrush. But that actually is working. Let's see if I can kind of clean this off a little bit. It seems to scratch off. I'm having difficulty imagining that this is going to be food safe. For example, I feel like little flakes would probably fall off if I handled this too much. So I don't know if I would actually continue to use this as a dry snack plate, but it looks really cool. And I feel like this was a pretty successful task because now I didn't have to throw my little plate away.